Last time, as the group traveled, Samson and Cadell engaged in a little bit of a ritual to spread cultural information concerning the ability to speak to the spirits, in which some profound imagery and a bad trip gave a strange amount of strange vision of activities of the orcs, as well as a strange haunting heartbeat that both of them seem to have felt. Though the imagery was convoluted, it kind of gave Kudel insight on an identity crisis that is well known to them, as they have been hiding their identities, as Kudel and Ophelia have been hiding their identities for some time. As they, as the traveling continued on, Oust got a chance to train a little bit of extra as giving Ophelia and Praetor a little bit more time with the trying to sort out how they want to move forward with this strange relationship. The tension is palpable, but they're clearly interested. And further on, another floating island encounter occurred, this time the Maiden's Basin, which just poured a large, vast amount of water wherever it went, giving the two merfolk a chance to reveal their true identities as giant-ass merfolk. In, strangely enough, to their surprise, no one was aware of what this meant, and they didn't seem threatened by their identities. And almost as if following suit, uh, Praetor also decided to reveal his true lineage as an Allurian, not actually a human. Looking back at all the times you had burst in on him, Ophelia, it is amazing you never caught sight of the big fluffy tail coming out of his backside or his big fluffy ears.
Mm-hmm.
But I made rolls for those times, so
No, she only got front tail.
only
On
got
the
front
ground.
tail. Yep. Finally, as the traveling went on, Cadell decided to have another conversation with his patron, the Leviathan, about what exactly the imagery he saw could mean, what the heartbeat was, what it could have connected to, and he was given a very strange image of something that was kept from him. The beginning of this vast amount of creatures that emerged and became a hellish portion of destruction on the surface. But not only on the surface, also under the sea, as he bore witness to a great creature under the water that destroyed almost all of the leviathans, leaving the feared image of this giant sea creature burned in his mind. Uh, we ended the session there. Now, I will give Jin the opportunity, since this happened during the time where people were hunkering down. If you want to sit and stew on the imagery, or if you want to engage anyone and talk about it.
I think for now, Kudel is going to sort of just spend some time thinking about it because that's a lot.
You got it.
It's a lot.
You got it. You got it. All right. So, uh, I will advance us a little bit more into the travel. You are over halfway to Dwars. The trip itself isn't like as far as or as long as it has been. It took you a week just to get to the base of the mountains. But the trip from the base of the mountains to Dwars is much, much shorter. The only problem is it's heavy on uphill travel, slowing everyone down. You all continue forward for the next few days when the roads start to get more and more defined and closed in by the surrounding rocks as you're getting closer and closer to the entrance to the City of Dwars. On this path, you eventually come to a fork in the road. The fork kind of has a sign that's clearly indicating go left for dwarves. To the right, there are signs of warning saying forbidden zone, do not enter. What would you like to do?
This is the way.
Are we on foot or are we on a wagon?
You're on foot.
And we got to the entrance as a do not enter. And there's
No.
nobody else there?
So you're not yet at the entrance to Dwars. You're almost there. You have come to a fork in the road as you're heading there, and there's a sign that's pointing left on this fork to get to the City of Dwars. The right path has a sign that says do not enter forbidden zone.
Oh, well, we want to go to the city, not into the forbidden zone.
Yes, why
So
would
that-
everyone go to this forbidden road? It's forbidden.
Yeah, I think that's an easy choice.
Yeah, it's forbidden.
We all look at the sign. That makes sense, and just keep going.
Udell sort of lingers, but eventually follows the others.
Why is it forbidden?
Maybe
I
they'll
think
be
that's why
able to
Kudel's
tell.
lingering. Kudel's like, ooh, forbidden.
We can ask the people in Dwarves why there's a forbidden path. Let's not venture that way in case it's filled with things that like to, I don't know, eat people.
Let's find out more.
Yeah.
I wanted to give that choice, but yes. So you're all heading down the left path without any incident?
We have no reason to go there up there.
Oh, but there's a handful of people who are voicing curiosity. That's all. That's why this is here. So you're heading
I did my saving throw.
Yep. So you are heading down the left path, and you go a little further down when you are suddenly accosted. A large flock of squawking avian creatures fly up from over the cliffside and start squawking at you, and it looks like they're going to start attacking you. These are avians. These are the blue birds that have the satchels.
Oh no, they were on the wanted posters.
The satchels with the bombs in them. And as it looks like they're about to attack you, from the north of you over some more of the cliffs are a bunch of harpies that just explode out of nowhere and look like they're about to dive bomb you. It appears as if two groups of monsters seem to have had the exact same idea of jumping whoever's here. And you can see that they're like not only getting ready to attack you, but they're suddenly put on pause as they suddenly realize, oh wait, there's also those other flying things that are a problem. And I'm going to activate this scene.
So many flying things.
Long rest if you haven't.
Yes, everyone should be at full power.
Oh, yes.
Power. Overwhelming.
Oh.
Oh boy. Boy howdy, boy howdy. Look at all this.
A lot of friends. A lot of friends.
All right. So as you're being surrounded and you realize that these creatures are looking to attack but also defend themselves against the other hunting party of creatures, is there anything you wish to do?
Roll initiative?
That's about it.
Cast mage armor on myself first chance I get.
I'll let you have that as a free action. Anyone else?
I'm gonna put my ward on Praetor.
Warding bond. Gotcha. Let's get this started. I think I did it right. Yeah.
I wonder if Dwars has a monster problem.
So don't forget that gives you your +1 AC, dude, and don't forget your
And he takes half damage now.
don't forget your blasts or whatever that was, the one that gives you AC to yourself. If we get into Shield of Faith.
Mm-hmm.
I can't edit this in that.
Oust and Praetor roll for.
Holy
initiative,
shit! Oh lordy, I'm gonna need some rum for this.
please.
There's like 400 guys.
Oh, Ophelia came to play.
Birds!
All right, and
Always hated birds.
let's do this. Ophelia, a whole bunch of flying creatures are starting to squawk around you, screeching out. Half of them look like bird women, and the others look like tiny birds that are carrying bombs in their claws. Well, to you, just very spherical rocks.
What the? Okay.
Would Samson have seen this or heard of these things?
You've been dealing mostly with the goblins. You haven't come close to the mountains, so I'd say you're unfamiliar with avians.
Yeah, but would he have heard of these things through the
Yeah.
guild?
Well, yeah, probably. You would have had some information over the last few months.
Can I roll for that? Just to see if he's like if he would have an insight to what be like, watch out, those are bombs or something.
Yeah, sure. I'll say
Those are the things from the wanted posters.
nature check, maybe?
It said they have bomb pouches.
You didn't get much details on it. Bomb is
I was got a
mechanical.
bunch of details.
Yeah, so he's seen the picture, but he didn't pay attention to it, and he doesn't know what the creature is. Okay.
So, Ophelia, what do you want to do? Oh, I am paused. I fixed that. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
This is 10-foot spear.
Ophelia, can you AoE in multiple directions at once?
Yep.
Because that would be real sweet. Do you have like a BFG or something?
Also, what level are we? We're level 3?
Yes.
Okay.
We're level 3, right?
You should be level 3, yes.
Okay.
Oh man, which game did we level up in this week? I didn't do it.
I think Tuesday. I didn't either. That's why I was asking.
Okay.
The
Okay.
pa-
Yeah,
Party reached
you
level,
reminded me.
the party reached level 3 after Arton Castle.
Well, let's say place a template.
No, how far is it?
Yeah, no, we're level 3 in this game. We weren't due to level yet, so
Click and drag.
I just remembered there was something this week. Yeah, you're right. It was Tuesday.
Holy shit.
Oof.
Break, bitches!
Nice.
Now, don't roll gym con saves.
So, all those 3, okay? Let's do this. 1, 2,
Looks good.
3.
Looks good.
Oh, God.
So they all take 3d8 damage, is that it? What was the other effect?
Yeah.
If they were made of inorganic materials such as stone and crystal, they have a chance of...
Shattering.
Gotcha. Alright, do the damage. 13 each. Okay.
A little bit higher than half.
No, that.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's yeah. Half is 12. So
But just because that last die rolled like shit.
Yeah.
So
You gotta-
6, 5, 2.
Getting halved or more is fine. At least it's not like bad. It's not a botch. It's just an average.
Average +1.
So how did you want
Yeah.
that to look? They don't look super hurt, but they're startled. It did hurt them pretty badly.
So she takes out her lyre and she pretty much just strums a chord on it, which causes the shatter effect to hit them.
Nice. I can see, like, I imagine almost like a shockwave rippling through the air, just hitting them, and yeah, they all freak out and they're all like having trouble keeping their attention going. Hey, give me your stats.
I don't wanna.
So you send a shockwave through the air with your what's your instrument?
It's like a handheld harp.
Yeah, so you
That
send like shockwave
unfolds
through this.
into a
Okay,
bow,
so
right?
Samson's gonna
Yeah.
do a slow turn to look at you, but he's kind of got this like a raised eyebrow, like, what was that?
And her lyre unfolds into a bow, doesn't it?
Was it?
Oh, that's
That's
what's going on.
that's so fucking cool.
Because I thought,
Yes,
remember, like,
it unfolds into a bow as well.
That's awesome.
Sorry. I'm having trouble with my controls today. Move, you bastard. Why aren't you moving? Starts to freak out and fly over towards its companions here, screeching at you all the way. Bam. This guy swoops in. Oh, right, there's walls there. That's why I can't move them through there. I would like Oust, Ashley, Samson, everyone but Ophelia to roll me a dex save, please.
No.
What if I
oh,
refuse?
That's where you're a Viking, Jim. Oh god, Ashley. Oh god, Praetor! Damn out!
All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
That's just
dog.
doo-doo-doo.
So,
the guy with the +6 needs to roll a fucking 20.
Ashley and Praetor are the only ones who get hit by this. Everyone else moves out of the way. This guy flies down and lets go one of his little bomb things into that group. And the two of you take 6 points of damage. Everyone else avoided.
They
as a
do
little-
have bumps.
Wait.
What?
Oh, sorry, saving throw. Never mind. Right.
It's an all or nothing saving throw. Let's see here. Bam. This one is also going to move in. 5, 10, 20, 25. It's going to swoop and attack Samson.
So Samson,
No.
you will take 3 damage.
Oh, that's
And-
right.
And make a concentration save.
Nope, that thing doesn't have concentration.
That one does not.
Did that hit?
I'd like.
Like how you will?
I am posing disadvantage on that attack.
Alright.
nice.
Praetor flies in and the shield just comes up as the talon drops down, and then second attack.
Wait, what?
Does that hit?
Blocks this too, and a third attack blocks that, and a fourth attack.
All right, we're on the 63rd attack. One of these is going to hit Praetor. God damn it!
I don't think a 12 hits Samson's AC.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was on me. No.
Yeah, okay. So that ends that guy. I gotta move. This guy moves forward but doesn't attack. He's one of the nervous ones. Oust, your turn.
Oust is granted Oust turn.
So yeah, the harpy is down low. This guy's up high, about 20 feet.
Okay. I want to activate my reach. Where is it? Arms of the Astral Self. Alright. I want to jump and grab this guy.
Okay. Do an attack roll.
First, I think I need to actually jump.
High up are they?
With your extended arms, I'd say it's okay if you jump. This guy's about 20 feet. It's because of your arms that I would allow you to have this chance.
Attack roll.
Yeah.
On arms.
Put yourself like right. Yeah.
Which one of these is the one that has that thing that works?
That'll hit him. So do a strength compared strength check. Oh, this athletics in your case, yeah.
And I can use wisdom instead of dexterity for this.
Okay.
Because of my arms.
So you jump up and your like extended arms fly forward and grab his talons and just drag him down to you, and he's flopping around and trying to get away from you at this point, but you have him firmly.
Sweet. I can bonus action punch.
Go ahead. And it'll be at disadvantage because you are holding him.
Hit juicy box.
Is it?
You have advantage because you're holding him, yeah.
Advantage or
'cause he's-
disadvantage?
Advantage. You have 2 dice.
Okay.
You don't get advantage from grapple.
No, you don't. You just get the normal.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Pretty sure if
we
you're
just
grappled, you have disadvantage
No.
on attack rolls, and attack rolls made against you are at advantage.
No, prone that does that.
Well, maybe that's too. All right, that's fine. It's a crit. Go ahead.
Condition grapple.
Either way, yeah. Either way, it's a crit because the first die was 20. Damage.
Weak.
5
Yeah.
bludgeoning damage.
Grapple just literally gives them a speed 0. Doesn't give advantage or disadvantage either way. Because there's other things that do advantage or disadvantage, like prone or paralyzed or whatever. But
Oh
this
no,
one
I
does
can't.
not.
I can't punch him. I did my bonus action to get my arms. So, do
alright.
that.
Health back. Okay. He's captured anyway. Alright. And he's down next to you. So, next person. Avian. He will fly over here, and he wants to help his friend, but doesn't want to drop a bomb on him. So he's gonna not do his turn. Cadell, your turn.
It's hostage defense.
Kudo's going to first use. And is this the one that's sort of like wanting to help its friend but can't?
Yeah. That'll hit. So, you know that image of a bird flying through the air and a baseball hitting it and all? You don't see the bird anymore, you just see feathers.
There's a poop noise.
There's a big old...
Oof.
I have to record something. Its body falls to the ground. 1 second.
How slim must the pickings be for 2 groups of creatures to come and try and eat us?
Yes.
At the same time.
Maybe
W.
it just looks very tasty.
It's not as if they planned the meeting to coincide. All right. Anything else there, Cadell?
Just gonna use this movement to just reposition a little bit.
Gotcha. Ashley.
Alright, let me see what we're working with here.
Look at this nice little.
It's a little bit of a grouping.
Yeah, problem with me giving you guys a bunch of spam trash is you guys can deal with spam trash.
They're not quite grouped up enough for Ice Knife. So... Ray of Frost on the individual closest to me here. Does a 10 hit?
It does not.
Okay. That will be Ashley's turn.
Okie dokie. Praetor, it's your turn.
Step 1. Put Shield of Faith on myself.
You got it.
Step 2. Step here. Step 3. Defensive fighting.
You have plenty of human shields to help you with that. You're great. All right. That's me. He will go after this one here. Do a dex save, Cadell.
Alright.
That'll, you see as another one's flying in and drops one of their little bombs, and you dodge out of the way, and it just bunch of dust.
Kudo's doing the dance.
All right. Next, Samson.
Okay, which ones are hurt? The one over here,
The ones that are
These
hurt
ones.
were all
or the
And
it's
this
these-
one.
and this guy, yeah.
oh, the ones that got shattered are up here, right?
Yep.
He's gonna target this one then.
This one right meow. Oh, this one right meow.
Well, yeah, this one isn't hurt, right?
He is not hurt. She is not hurt. They are not hurt. Bird
Hmm.
genders.
Oh wait, you know what though?
What's up?
Did come into touch range.
He did.
And that's a mistake.
Whoa!
That will hit.
Ooh.
So
Average.
I mean, it's not bad.
It's
you don't-
okay.
Yeah, you don't
Average.
kill it. You don't kill it, but you definitely sear a lot of its body as you like. weird
Flesh
dust-
burns as his fingers start to like sink in,
And she screeches.
going for the heart.
Yeah. Very nice. All right, Avian. Ah, this one is seeing that its friends are engaging, even though it doesn't think it's a good idea yet. So it's gonna go and try to bomb these two. One passes, one fails.
Pass with flying colors.
So you see one of the birds trying to like make sure that you're its food and not the harpies. Flies over and chucks one of its little grenades at the harpy, and the harpy gets all pissed off.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Are you
Yeah,
trying? Okay. All right. Next. I need to remove you. Get out here. This guy. This guy's gonna drop a bomb on this group here. So Ashley, Samson, Praetor, and Ophelia. Dex saves, please.
Oh. They're attacking my weakness. Moving.
Praetor and Ophelia, you will both take this. The other two dodge out of the way. 11 damage.
Ow.
Big ow.
You take 5, Samson.
Ah, that's right. Yep.
Yes.
Reduced damage. All right, that was him. This one is going to move over. Wait, 15, 20, 20.
Hey, I had like half health.
Yep.
Both of them take this. Another bird flies over and throws bombs at the harpies.
We should just let them fight.
That is an option.
Oh
They're
man,
also
did we
coming
get
after us.
we got caught in the middle of a turf war?
They both wanted to come after us and didn't realize the others were also coming after us.
I will never turn. This is the biggest challenge of any DM in the history of the game. Making players see that there's the option of running is near impossible. So that was him. This group's gonna get bombed also again. So Ashley, Samson, Ophelia, and Praetor.
We
Dex saves. Woo woo woo. Praetor and Samson.
Jen is doing kung fu moves.
At this point, it's almost like
Ready to hit.
firecrackers are exploding and people are like dancing to get away from it. So Samson and Praetor take 3 damage. That was a shitty bomb.
I take 1.
You
So you take
one?
4, Samson.
Yep.
You
Take
take extra
one.
damage because of that. All right. This
Yeah,
one?
the Dark Soul. He's just like, quick, time to dodge. Thump. The dump. Thump.
Oh wait. Okay, and then this one. This one. All right. So the harpy that was getting bombed the shit out of flies forward and ends the avian right quick with a couple of well-placed clawing attacks. What we got? Next? This guy is stuck worrying about this guy here, and he's just cawing at oust. Let's see here. Next. This guy is gonna go after Cadell. Cadell, dex save.
Oh no!
5 damage as a bomb.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Wait, what? Oh, I'm at. Oh.
What? What did I miss?
Allie?
I said you got lucky because you only took 5 damage.
Oh, yeah.
We took 11.
Yeah, this one flies here. Let's do this quick. Bam. Passes, so no damage. Move on. This one is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's moving to group up with its others after being startled by Ophelia's blast.
More bomb.
This one is actually helping against this guy. And it's gonna do damage. I really like the quick clicky roll buttons. Another bomb. This one's starting to look pretty bombed up. Moving on. That one, 10, 20. This one's flying to meet up with its friends just like the other ones. This one's flying down.
Ophelia, move. Let them fight.
That'll miss. That'll miss. is your turn. I have to grab a beer. I'll be right back.
How do I move again?
Just you have to select the square one.
Actually, move to more advantageous locations.
That puts you in melee with that one that's on Oust. You can go up and around it, or you can dab it. But that's a bunch of birds that are going to start throwing bombs at you. What do you mean, no? Aren't you injured? Oh!
Include!
Oh no, she's inking!
This time it's fog. So we can get the hell out of Dodge!
You've inked.
No, she's fogged, apparently.
It's the same!
Is it the same?
So, obscured vision. Alright, that'll freak out everyone there.
Alright, everybody run!
Which way is the way to Dwars?
This way.
Oh.
So if you want to change your position, it's up.
Up left.
But
Alright, so everything in that spot is obscured. Alright.
And I'm going to be playing Getting Away music.
I can still hear you, dumbass!
Nope! He's got that vision!
Alright, Harpy stays away from the fog. Bam. And why am I having issues with this?
Technically speaking, that should be a 20-foot cube. Because it's 20 feet in every
It's
direction.
a sphere.
It's a sphere? Okay.
Yeah, it specifically says it's a sphere.
Oof. The monsters are not rolling great against each other. Avian. Okay, he's going to try to get away. Oppose strength check. That's his action. Excuse me.
you mean athletics?
Well, for you, yes.
Oh, like he uses athletics or
Acrobatics.
acrobatics. That's what he uses.
Gotcha. So yeah, that's his roll. He's desperately trying to get away from you, but you're just holding on. Your windy arms are making things much easier for you. Harpy cannot see and retreats, so you get an attack of opportunity on it, Samson, if you want. But it'll be at disadvantage because you are obscured as well. Oh no, wait, you have blind sight. Nothing happens to you. You have an attack of opportunity.
Let's see. Gonna bite.
That will miss, I think. Yes, that will miss. Alright. She's trying to figure out what's going on. Can't do anything there. So these three. I need to look at the rolls. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, they all fail. 6 damage. Man. Okie dokie. Oust, your turn.
Correct. I'm a punchinate.
Punching it away.
Punch and kick and punch and kick.
You're just like holding it by its legs and just slamming it down as you kick upwards.
Yeah, knee strike, knee strike, knee strike.
Go ahead. That will miss. He's flopping around with his wings too much. You're not landing purchase.
I use my bonus action to flurry.
That'll hit.
And second attack from Flurry is going to miss. 5 damage.
5 damage. He's still alive, but not by much.
And I'm going to move and drag him with me.
Yeah, that'll be half movement.
Yeah, that was half movement.
Sorry? Yeah, okay.
That was half movement.
You got it, boss. All right.
Let go of the damn bird!
All you guys hear in this obscured vision is just like the flapping, and Ophelia, you can just barely see Oust run by you while he's holding a bird.
Playing music, I think.
Yeah. Ding-ding-ding-ding. Anything else there, Oust?
Nope.
All right. Kudel. You hear in the distance escape music.
I've got a question. Would I incur an attack opportunity from this thing, even if if it's grappled?
I would say no. It's obscured vision. It's being held. It's trying to get away. You're perfectly fine.
And oh no, I didn't want to place. Gosh darn it! I'm trying to place it, but my character sheet is in the way.
Oh god, are you inking? Are you double inking?
Double ink.
All the way across the sky. Oh my god.
So intense.
Carousel, why? I swear, I'm trying. I'm not trying to. There we go. No! The template! No! There we go. I got it back. It's fine.
Everything's good? Alright.
You can always adjust it after you place it if you need to.
More
And-
ink. Fuck. Alright, Ashley.
Ashley will move towards the music until she hits the wall, I guess.
I'd say you stop when you're right next to her. You kind of make out the shape just barely. You can.
Okay. Let's stop over here. Can I see outside the cloud?
You cannot. Not clear enough to
Okay.
take shots. Your vision
That
is
will be
obscured.
my turn.
Praetor, you hear the music going in that one direction.
Alright, I'm going to go towards the music. Because I can't see.
Bump into Oust, and then you meet.
Okay, keep moving. Don't stop. Let them kill each other. This isn't our fight. And he will hold his action in case something gets close, so he can smack it.
Gotcha. Well, technically, you were the prize of the fight.
No. As far as he's concerned, they were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
All right. This guy flies over and drops a bomb in the mist, but no one has to worry about it. Just he misses completely. He's squawking angrily as he's trying to get his meal. Samson.
Samson's got the blind sight.
Yeah, you know where everyone is at this point.
Yeah. So this, where are these two fields?
They're both
Fog clouds.
They're both fog.
Yes.
Okay. Now Samson will move up. Get in formation. Who is Ophelia's hurt? He's going to he'll zap this one.
He'll zap it.
Yeah, he'll do his laser beams. Pew.
All right,
Is it hurt?
it is. So how do you want it to look as it's flopping around in Oust's hands? What happens to it from your spell?
It gets sudden bonitis.
It just starts snapping. Like it tries so hard to get away from you that for some reason its bones snap under its own pressure, and you have floppy chicken in your arms now. Alrighty. This guy freaked out a bit, throws another bomb to no avail. These guys, I'm not going to bother rolling for them. They're still having their fight as you guys are escaping. Let's see here. What's the mix? Useless. Fighting. Misses. I think at this point we can quick wrap this up as you guys have managed a good strategy here. You're going to continue to run away.
Run away!
I believe that's the consensus.
In terror.
So I'll actually end the combat there because you've made it that it would literally be me rolling against myself for the next little while as you guys are successfully escaping. All right, combat encounter over. Keep that in mind. There will always be. This is me explaining or demonstrating the dangers of the wilds. How there's always this kind of nonsense. So, you guys squirrel yourselves away, getting through by the abilities of Ophelia and Kudel's fog clouds. The little bastards, their bombs weren't super strong, but there was a lot of them. Staying there might have proven dangerous, but you made a tactical decision to escape and let them fight amongst themselves with their meal escaping. Is there anything you would like to do as you travel forth? Conversation pieces.
I'm glad you have that magical ability to make those clouds.
Yes, me too.
It really
That
came
could
in
be really
handy.
bad.
Hurt.
Why did they have bombs? They're birds.
That's a really good question.
Did they make the bombs?
Let's
Did they
just
lay the
hope.
bombs?
Oh my
Why-
goodness.
Why were the other birds pretty?
Those are harpies. They're bird humanoids.
Not quite birds. Not quite people.
They can fly.
They eat people.
Oh, okay, there's the difference.
Right. So we'll just keep going and keep an eye out for any other large-chested birds trying to eat us.
Simpson finds this curious. He never seen monster turf wars before.
You don't think it was a turf war? I think we were the main course, and both of them were looking for us as delicious entrees.
Well, now they can eat each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen dragons fight each other for territory in the mountains, I'm sure.
Let them fight. Let nature take its course on this one.
I'm afraid the harpies are going to come out on top in that exchange. The harpies are going to have chicken wings.
And bombs.
And
We've
bombs.
given the harpies bombs.
That one I was grabbing have a bomb.
The one you grabbed has 2 bombs in its satchel.
Oh, okay. I would have grabbed it.
Oh no!
I mean, I'm walking around with a chicken over my shoulder.
Hmm.
I got dinner for tonight. It has a satchel with bombs in it. That's cool.
No,
I'm just imagining the what do you have? A knife? No!
I was trying to find you.
What do you have there, Ost? Dinner.
Mind if I look at those things in its satchel?
I suppose.
Are these naturally forming bombs, or did they look like they've been crafted?
It definitely looks like worked metal, though the means in which it was worked is very crude. They're small spheres which have At one point in the sphere, a seam of metal that's holding a small fuse. As you look at the talon on this thing, it has almost affixed to its talon like a ring, a small piece of flint that seems to be the part that lights the bomb before they drop it. But it does seem to
These
be
things have a
worked.
fuse. Okay, they have a fuse. Phew. All right, he'll put them back in the satchel and hand the satchel back to Oust, just making sure they're not set off by concussive force. That would be bad.
Yes. Why are we taking these things with us?
Oust killed it, and I guess we're going to cook it. And I mean, bombs can be useful.
There was a paper, like Ashley said, there was a paper on the wall at the lodge.
They were on a poster. So
Yeah.
there might be a reward for the satchel.
I think there was a reward for satchel.
Well, if we come back and they've left the satchel, maybe we can reclaim those. But let's just keep going before those harpies catch up with us. I for one, don't want to be caught by them or clawed to death.
The bombs hurt.
I'm sure glad merfolk never attack anybody.
You, the small little reminder pops in your head about, wait, didn't Ophelia say something about drowning
Drowning
sailors?
No. Being people will be crazy.
Everyone knows sailors aren't people.
Yeah, go back to sleep. It's okay.
We're going to continue moving.
You got it.
Yeah.
So, after a very long trip, you finally begin approaching onto a large cavern. The cavern is not very deep, but there's a large set of iron doors covered in Dwarven artistry, as if it looks like the left big door has a steel inlaid image of a dwarf crafting something, and the right door has a large steel inlaid image of a dwarf warrior with a blade. You don't see the city, but this cavern and door are right upon a large series of taller mountains. The city beneath. As you approach, you see out of like what can only be described as invisible doors in the wall, dwarves pop their heads out and seem to look around and then wave you towards the entrance, which becomes a smaller door within the large gate. They usher you into this small door and close it behind you. Clearly they're keeping sentry for any monsters, and you have reached the City of Dwars.
Now be careful. This seems like some kind of dwarf fortress, and I've heard bad things happen.
Just
Like
like
what?
just like what you would imagine from Lord of the Rings. It's a huge, tall cavern with pillars every so often. Buildings
Dwarves
built
and
out of
more
solid
have
rock.
dug too deep.
Essentially. Tons and tons of lights all around. You could see that there's multiple layers of the city too, as the walls seem to have their own plateaus with buildings along them. They all look like half mountain and half constructed building. You see a great deal of mana technology here, far more than you did in Falcona, where they were, where it seems to be convenience, like the street lights that are illuminating this place all seems to be magically powered by technological lamps. There's plenty of mixed races, very much like you saw in Falcona. It's not all dwarves, but dwarves are definitely prominent here. Each of them carrying large metal rods with holes at the end of them. What would you like to do?
Dale's just staring wide-eyed.
So there's dwarves near us. they ushered us in, so I'd imagine that they're within speaking range.
There's lots of dwarves around. Yep.
Would any of you by chance be Maheen?
What?
We seek a dwarf by the name of Maheen.
Never heard of him.
Rosiecheeks.
Sorry, can't help you. Don't know him.
Did business with the mine? Was one of the foremen?
Oh. If you're looking for information on the mines and the foremans for the mines, you're going to want to look into the mining. Christ, why can't I think of the name?
Company?
Something like that.
Guild.
The mining organization that keeps track of that.
Where can we find this organization? Also, you have a lot of harpies and birds that drop bombs outside.
Aye. They kind of run the top, though we've been trying to get more adventurers around here to deal with them. Except
We're
everyone's-
adventurers.
Huh. Did you deal with them?
In a way.
Oh, good job.
Oz holds up the chicken.
Good lads. Good to see some adventurers coming here. Everyone's wanting to go to Falcona these days.
We're coming from Falcona, actually. Can you direct us towards the mining operation?
So, if you head down this road here, you'll come to where the Adventurers Guild is, and the inn. It comes in pints. Just a wee bit to the west of it, you'll find the mining company. They'll have all the information you need on the various foremans that run the underground mines.
All right. Thank you for your help. Any questions for the dwarves?
Adele's just staring wide-eyed up at everything.
How long did it take to carve out the mountain?
That's not a relevant.
It's a good question. Our city's been here since time immemorial, lass.
Wow.
This has
Right.
always been the home of Dwars.
Very impressive.
This is so cool.
We don't want to take too much of your time. We'll be going now. Come on, everyone.
Oh,
We can see more as we go.
okay.
Yeah. We're not going to leave. We just need to make sure that Maheen is in a ability to do conversation and not being, trapped in a mine or something.
Okay. Right. And mines are where shinies come from. Or at least
Lots.
some of them.
Yes, lots of
Lots of
the shinies. Lots of the shinies. Samson, you know your way around underground, or is this a different kind of underground for you?
The dwarves make artificial tunnels with much light and a lot higher up than the undervalley. The creatures and layout are not the same.
All right.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, let's
This-
go get.
Dwars is no different to Samson than Falcona.
Okay. Let's go find Maheen.
All right.
I was good job showing off the dead bird thing. Maybe if we go out there and we don't have two groups trying to devour us, we can deal with some of them and help these fine folk out a little bit more.
Yes.
Yeah, now that we know they're there.
Yeah. Straight to Maheen.
All right. So you head through the large city, and of course you see the predominant species, of course, being dwarves. But next to that, you also notice that there's a whole lot of Invisos here. seems that Invisos and dwarves get along rather nicely in this place. As you walk through, I need... wait, let me just double check my notes here. Ashley, for sure, do a perception check, please.
What kind of check, sorry?
A perception check, please.
Perception. Okay.
Okay, that'll do. I just have to double check this. I have to organize these notes now. Damn. I know you're not the only one, though. Damn it. Okay. Bam. Okay. All right. Ashley, as the group is walking down the road here towards the direction that the guard had described, you happen to see a handful of children running around and playing. They seem to be dwarves and invisos, so they're all like super, super tiny by comparison. Like none of them are taller than your kneecap.
Very small.
Whatever game they're playing, you're not sure. Definitely seems like chasing, running around, tagging. Though they have little toy weapons, so maybe some sort of guard and bandit game is being played. As they run past you and you see this game being going on, you notice that one of the dwarves in the back, that was one of the last ones to run off, is not wearing a shirt, and there's a very familiar mark on its back.
Does it look like my tattoo?
It looks surprisingly similar.
I'm gonna run off after that dwarf.
And Ashley,
Ashley? Ashley! And Kudel's gonna run after.
I see our path has been chosen.
Alright, I'm sure Maheen's not in any kind of life-threatening situation. Let's just make sure she doesn't fall in a hole.
I'm sure it's fine.
Samson's gonna follow.
Yeah, we're gonna give chase.
Sorry.
Alright, 2 seconds.
Loading screen. Just running.
And just the little cartoony shot of the party running after Ashley. And sort of bouncing up and down as the loading's going.
That'd be very cute.
Sorry for that. Ashley, roll a d20 for me, please.
One whole d20.
Doesn't favor you. Okay. As you run, it's super easy to catch up to these super tiny creatures with tiny legs as they're running around. But as you come around the corner and seem to be chasing them, the kids freak out like, what the hell? These giant things are suddenly chasing them and start to just run and scatter.
Persuasion check.
Alright.
Persuasion.
Don't run away.
No, that was perception.
Oh, perception.
So
I'll
you need
take the
persuasion.
now.
Much better.
Alright.
Whew.
Okay.
I just want information.
Ashley, what are you doing?
They freak out a touch as you call out to them.
No, it isn't.
But you have a very calm voice, not very aggressive. The children sort of stop a bit and kind of group up a touch just out of being afraid of randomly being accosted by Eclipsian and people with them. Children stop and are listening.
Hello, children. Would you happen to know who that dwarf that walked away was?
It's one of the children that had it. It's one of these ones here.
Oh, it's one of the children. Okay. Can I ask what your tattoo means?
My tattoo?
This mark on you.
And when you get a better look at it, it looks perfectly identical, if not just shaped to the tiny frame of this dwarven child. I was born with it.
I was born with one too. And she's going to turn around and lift her braid to show off part of the tattoo.
Are you my mom?
No? Do you not have a mom?
No. I live at the orphanage.
Oh. I have a mom, but she ran away. And I don't know who my dad is.
I don't have a mama or a papa.
What's the name of the orphanage?
It's that one over
Maybe.
there. And it
Yeah,
just
maybe.
shows like a small, like, Little Pebbles orphanage.
Alright. Would it be okay if I came to visit you later?
Mm.
Me and my friends are doing some stuff. But we're staying for a few days, right?
We're staying till we get mine up and running, actually, but I think a day or two for your curiosity would be okay, right, everyone?
Should be fine. This is the kind of thing Ashley's been looking for.
Yes. And what's the orphan's name?
I'm Gromit.
Gromit?
Gromit.
Yeah.
And he's
I also
one of
hold up the
those.
chicken to Gromit and say, take this back to the orphanage.
Thanks, mister. You, removing the bomb?
Yes, I'm keeping this satchel.
Gonna give the orphans the bombs. Here, little child, play with these.
The children seem morbidly fascinated by the bird corpse, but they
Oh
do.
no.
But they do, as you say, and they all sort of run off towards the orphanage with it. The one who's carrying it, Gromit, is like, it's the size of him almost. So he's like, carrying it.
We could have just gone to the orphanage now and brought the bird instead of having them struggle with it.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
They'll be fine. It'll build character.
So, wait, the child's tattoo was like yours?
Identical.
And he didn't know who his mom or dad was?
Nope.
Just like
Maybe
you.
The orphanage administration will have more information.
That is very insightful. Let's hope that it's not a dead end.
Weren't we looking for the mining operation?
Yes, we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to.
Sorry, I took us off track.
Family
It's okay.
and personal things are important. Ashley, just let us know before running off in a random directions chasing children, of all things.
Sorry, I was muted.
Fine.
As Praetor is saying that, you see a small handful of what look like dwarven guards eyeballing you curiously, wondering why you were pursuing children.
Praetor's just going to smile and wave. See?
Don't worry, we just wanted to find out where they live.
Not helping, Samson.
All right. Well,
Let's go find Maheen, and then
Yeah.
once we figured out the mine thing, we can visit the orphanage for you.
thank you.
Don't thank me. It's important to you, so it's important to us.
You guys are the best.
Anyhow, let's go. Let's go.
Now let's juggle the bombs while we walk.
Please don't juggle the bombs.
Do it! Do it!
Are you?
No. That is not a challenge, Oast.
It's coordination training, so yes.
All right.
Acrobatics!
Oh my
Acrobatics.
lord. Oh my
I'm
lord,
gonna keep a
no.
wide berth from the bombs being juggled.
While he begins to just juggle 2 of the bombs, super easy to do, even for the most amateurish jugglers there is. The group of you still can't help but take a couple steps away from us as he's doing this.
Yes, I'm not being near those explosives. They hurt.
Oh,
All right.
Really? I didn't get hit by them. Why
I
don't you
did.
dodge?
I'm in chain, Oust. Dodging isn't a thing.
You have a big shield you can hide behind.
Concussive fort. Never mind. All right. Let's just get to Maheen without exploding and see where that leads us. I'm surprised none of the guys have stopped us with you juggling bombs like that.
They just think it's balls. Like, who the hell would juggle bombs?
A crazy person. Crazy people. That's who.
So a lot of you are heading to the mining company there.
Yes.
So you continue down the direction. You retrace your steps and get back on path towards the direction, and you see as you're walking down this final street, to your right, there's the Adventurers Guild. That looks like it's a weapons shop here. Right next to it is kind of a weird, peculiar object. It looks like a sundial, but there's no sun. But it's casting a shadow, and it's giving the time of day, and it's late afternoon. You see some guards that are kind of watching it as if it's something that would often get vandalized by little children or something. And right next to that, almost as if it's like bookshelf framing the other side of this sundial object, is an inn called It Comes in Pints. You hear some fancy music inside and laughter. And the building not far past it, as was directed, you see a large building, many floors, that has a sign over it, Dwars Mining Company.
Right. Well, we've made it. Hopefully, they're open. Not bad.
And almost as if on cue, you see a dwarf woman stepping out and locking the door as she's about to leave.
Excuse me, madam?
Yes, can I help you?
Are you Maheen?
Maheen? No.
Do you work or know a Maheen?
I know of a Maheen, yes, why?
We've been sent to communicate with Lady Rosiecheeks about the mining operation to get it back up and running for our patron. Gamal. What's so funny?
Lady Maheen. I'm gonna remember that one. Maheen's is a man, and, well, he's a daft one at that. I'm sorry, I just closed up. I, don't have his information on me. If you come back in the morning, I'll have it. But I can tell you this now, he's probably at the bottom of a bottle in some cheap place somewhere in the deeps.
Where would that be?
Oh, I don't actually know. He could be anywhere. Since he lost his job, he's been kind of in a rut. I can give you his information tomorrow, but I'm sorry, I've really got to go.
Lost his job?
Oh yeah, he was running one of the mines from Falcona, but it closed down like a couple months ago, and since then he hasn't been able to get another sponsor. So I'm afraid he's a little down in the dumps.
Why was the mine closed?
It breached some safety protocols. Apparently, it breached the subterrane, and before the mine's patron could pay for the inspection, he apparently died. So, without anyone to pay for Maheen's bills, he lost his position. Now is looking for another one at the bottom of a glass.
Right. We'll come back tomorrow morning to get the information. You have a good night.
You as well, darlings. And she heads off.
Huh. Well, it kind of goes exactly with what Gamal told us. So, I guess we're staying here the night.
We're gonna find an inn.
He kind of like looks for a half a second over his shoulder at they come in pints. I
But
think we found one.
But as you're having this conversation, you notice Kudel is missing. Pan to Kudel. As the group of you is walking by the inn, you see you cannot help but be drawn to the music. Sorry, DMs. You cannot help but be drawn to the music and the levity that is coming from just inside the inn. As you kind of open the door, which moves rather easily, you see that the walls are lined with giant kegs that random people in the inn, dwarf, human, everything of the sort, it's just seeming to be open keg, just like filling their mugs. You see actually, I can do this, since this is the direction everyone's going. I had to load it myself first, I guess. No, people are joining it. You see a number of dwarves, including the dwarven barmaid, serving drinks. Next to the bar, there is a tall elf man in fancy clothes that is playing a rather large stringed instrument. And I will get you over. Yeah. The rest of you can stay there for now. Is everyone in?
I think so.
Yeah.
You notice some older dwarves. You notice this spectacular individual.
Done. We're on the other side of a wall. We see a black area.
Yeah, none of you see this yet.
This is for Kudel, who went off without
It's
us.
for Authorial. I mean Kudel.
Kuthorial.
Kuthorial. You see all these individuals here in this room, and the music is coming from this individual here.
So, yeah, he'll probably just be nodding along to the music.
It's pretty decent music. Though you're familiar with string playing instruments, so. Was there anything you wanted to do in here while you wandered off on
He's,
your own?
he's probably just gonna be there when the rest of the party gets there.
Okay. So yeah, you now notice that Kudel isn't with you.
Did anyone see where Kudel went?
No.
No.
No?
Where'd he go?
Maybe to the orphanage. Saint Arton, give us a sign. I don't know this place.
Dell knows where we are. If we stay here at the inn, he'll find us.
Yes.
Unless he gets caught into some kind of dwarven child gang ring.
Is that even a thing?
I have no idea.
You think those kids were in a gang?
No, but
They're orphans, not vagrants.
anyhow, let's get it to the inn and get a room.
Enrico.
All right. So yeah, you head over and feel free to move out on the thing here. You see, as you're all entering, you see the same sort of thing. You see a great deal of various races inside. Giant kegs in the walls that are just filling up people's
What the
flagons
fuck?
freely. What?
What the hell is happening here?
He's a pretty dwarf. What do you want?
He's something, all right.
Don't question his shit. And yeah, you can hear this individual playing a great deal of music. Sounds rather nice. Uplifted, and the dwarves of this place seem to be enjoying themselves. A whole number of other individuals as well. There's a elf here and a dark-skinned elf here.
Oh, good. Kudel's here. Kudel, could I
Go on.
just request that if you want to go and explore something, you at least let us know. We didn't know where you went. You're rather quiet for you.
Huh?
I think what he means is when you get excited, you should at least tell us where you're running to.
Oh,
Yeah, don't be like me. You gotta tell people things.
Krator's giving her the seriously look.
I heard music.
So, music is something you coastal folk go towards? And Ophelia is going straight for the musician. Praetor is going to squint his eyes a little. I'm going to take that as a yes.
They do like the music a lot.
Note to self, learn a musical instrument.
Maybe it's because they're entertainers.
Maybe.
Barkeep, one fruit juice.
What? Bloody what? All right. Ophelia, you're approaching. The barmaid goes and finds you prune juice. It's a very popular drink, easily accessible anywhere in the world, so why not? Ophelia, you're approaching the bard that's playing.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna circle him.
Oh no, she's circling her prey.
He seems to be playing happily, and he smiles and winks at you.
Adequate. I'm gonna outbard him now.
Once you say adequate, he stops. Adequate.
Adequate.
Really?
Yes.
How'd you know my name?
And What, pray tell, makes you such an expert?
Well, it's my craft.
Your craft?
Yes, singing. And playing music.
Help.
Entertaining fine folk.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. Mr. Adequate.
He plays a note. Ring. I've played in so many venues, spinning tales of dragons and war, but never have I ever encountered such an upstart of a whore. Ring. Everyone seems to like freeze up listening to this this snarky comment coming out of him, and just like, what the fuck?
Actually, did you remember seeing other inns that we can go to after this bar fight resolves?
I didn't notice any.
Because I think this is going to escalate.
Think so? Should we stop Ophelia?
No.
Should we order beer and watch?
Yes.
Order beer and watch.
Was just taking a seat. Is something happening here?
I'm going to proceed to have, I guess, a singing contest with this guy.
All right. So
It sounds like a rap battle is about to happen. Is he just
Yeah, pretty much.
all right. Kudel, what are you doing?
Bardic rap battle.
Bardic rap battle. So everyone in the bar is kind of like, as soon as the music stopped and it went surprisingly silent except for ambient chatter.
Can Crudel assist?
I will leave that up to you if you want to try it. But like, there's nothing stopping you. But yeah, as soon as the music stops and he plays that calming tune, which was laced with venom, apparently, your response is you are going to have a music off with him. So, you may make a performance check. Kudel, if you wish to partake, that is between you and Ophelia.
I give her advantage if Ophelia's okay with that.
I'm just gonna nod to Kudel for him to pull out his instrument.
It's just like nod.
Let's ruin this guy.
It's about to be the final scene of Tenacious D, the 2 versus the devil.
Yes.
Praetor's just like, is there any possible way I can defuse this? And he's just watching the twins. He's like, this is, oh boy.
Too bad there's not any water.
Ashley is hailing down the barmaid to order beer.
No, we don't need to physically batter him because we're about to destroy this whole man's career.
God damn it.
So
But when that man's
she's
cool.
not even paying attention to the bards squabbling. She's getting drinks. Like, this individual is familiar with rushing to get people drinks. So you guys are getting your drinks, the prune juice, the beers. All right, Ophelia, feel free to engage your bard off. Ooh. You begin to play with epic backup from Kudel, and you're playing a very uplifting song, trying to get the feeling of the room. And he's taken slightly aback, but in order to maintain himself, to keep up this this conflict of music, he plays as well to try to maintain the song you're keeping so that you would have to follow along with him. However, apparently having a backup musician is making your shit sound so much better than his. The bridge he ends up giving you is subpar at best, and he sweats a bit. Go again.
Is so with advantage?
Kudel is still helping you.
This is I don't know what's happening right now.
Oh!
Cordell is providing a deep beat.
This is called schooling a man who thinks he's a person, who thinks he can sing.
You're the one who
Thinks
walked up
he's a
and bashed him when he was
Yes,
doing his job.
Because he was terrible at it,
You,
and I want his shinies.
the two of you, start to like almost dance with your music. Like you guys have rehearsed an entire segment together, and he just stumbles to try to keep up with the music and get into the keep the bridge going, but the bridge is always the worst part now. One more time, please. The entire bar is like stomping and clapping as they listen to the music now. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I do love it when they play.
They are quite good.
And as he tries to bridge again, the two of you start to play back and forth off each other. Just one of you does a line, the other does a line, and then back and forth, completely drowning out his bridge as you continue into the finale to this. And everyone's cheering as the two of you are playing and going nuts. He gets huffy and red in the face and just storms out.
What just happened? Did you?
Samson will clap.
Yes, much clapping.
Yes, we're just saying bullied a person.
So
If he'd been nice, then maybe it would have gone well, but he wasn't nice.
No, he was very rude.
So after you guys finish the piece, it seems like the barmaid is completely fine with you taking over for him since everyone's on board with this. The crowd is tossing coins to the bards. You gain the ability to stay here without paying for anything, and with the masterful playing you just did, the two of you split however you want, just accumulated 45 gold.
Nice.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
That's amazing.
It's a good night.
It's a good night.
Do we have it, or...
Yeah, I'll say at this point you guys...
No, I mean, I'm asking Allie.
Oh yeah, we'll just have it split in half.
Okay, so you'll get the most. So, because it's not even.
Just split it in half.
Oh, that's it. Right, gold can be split. Sorry.
Praetor's gonna go
So how
sit
much
down.
does it come out to then?
I think it would be 22 gold and 5 silver.
I'm very confused as to what just happened.
Music happened, Praetor. Music.
It's not. No, never mind.
We just got free room and board.
Entertainers live by a different code.
We're doing it right or don't do it at all, as he learned.
It sounded fine to me.
Well,
Yes.
your ears were hidden away, so you probably couldn't hear.
He also called Ophelia a whore. So
He did what now?
Yes.
oh no!
Hopefully he doesn't come back into this establishment tonight. That would be a shame.
Just him with his pickaxe, just smacking it in his hand.
Shame. Where'd Praetor go last night? I don't know, he said something about hunting elves. Oh.
Oh.
Praetor's gonna order food at this point. It looks like the twins are gonna be entertaining, and he will do his best to encourage, though not stare at certain aspects.
The twins have become rock stars by outplaying what was considered a decent performance, but outplaying him so much that he stormed out in frustration.
Rival acquired.
Damn it. Don't be proud of this shit.
So give me 1 sec. So I'm gonna see what everyone wants to do here. No, don't update. Do it. All right. Cadell, what are you going to be doing in the inn this evening?
Obviously, playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the
He may use special effects.
Okay. All right. So you're going to be just doing that until the end. What about once you guys are done performing, or do you want to do anything else, or?
He may go ahead and ask for a room.
You will get one for sure. Anything else?
I think that's got it.
You got it. Ashley, what are you going to do this evening? The twins are playing like bosses. Everyone's enjoying them. The party is just stomping, going on.
She's going to propose that her and Simpson have a nice meal and drink and enjoy the show. And once that's over and the evening is getting on, she's going to ask for a room.
Okay. So, it'll cost you a total of 4 silver for food and everything. You're given a mug that the barmaid explains to you because you're drinking beer. If you want to refill, just go to one of the kegs and refill. It's like free refills all night long. Dwarves are big on this.
I love it.
Interesting. Samson has not seen free refills at inns before.
That's a novel concept. I like it.
Is it a dwarven thing?
It's a dwarven thing. All right, so that's going to be it. Party, drink, and spend time with the Samson. All right. And Samson?
I think it's the same. You're just going to hang out.
Gotcha.
Doesn't have any goals for the evening except for letting people do their things while we wait to be able to approach Maheen.
Roger. Praetor, my dude. You've sat down with the two, and are you drinking and eating?
Yeah, he'll have water and some food. He is going to ask the barkeep if she knows anything about Maheen. Apparently he goes to bars and gets himself shit-faced.
Unfortunately, sorry, love. Don't know Maheen.
That's all right. Yeah, he's gonna eat, and that's gonna be pretty much it. He doesn't have a real thing to do right now other than just be here because he needs to get the damn thing done.
Yeah,
All right.
we don't really have any other goals right now.
Yep. I'm making sure if you don't want to use your free time, that's you, not me. Oust, what are you doing?
I'll tell you what, it's free drinks, right?
Mm-hmm.
A meal, some drink, and sweat.
You're not touching alcohol, just meal and drink. So yeah,
Well, basically, he's gonna have a meal, drink some prune juice, and look for a spot where he can do his exercises and read a scroll.
Gotcha. So real quick, because I've already charged Ashley here. For a room, it's 1 silver. For the booze, it's 2 silver. And for an additional meal, it's 1 silver. So if you're doing all those things, remove the silver off of you for each person. If you're not drinking booze, yeah.
Or
If
total.
she says that she's with us, would she get it free? Or at least the room free?
Kudel or Ophelia, roll persuasion.
What's yours, Ophelia?
Ophelia is currently putting the children to bed.
So Samson is going to take advantage of the free drinks and drink with Praetor for a bit if he's drinking. No, you're not drinking, are you?
No. Are you trying to tempt me, sir?
Hmm.
I got a nat
Yep,
20 on
Ashley.
it, so
All right.
Well, Samson was going to ask if you wanted to drink, but now he's not sure if you would.
Fidel is being extra persuasive.
Yeah. Real quick before you RP any further, the price I just mentioned: 1 silver for the drinks, 1 silver for the food. But because Kudel did a super persuasion, no one pays for an in room, so it's only 2 silver instead of the 4. Please continue.
Vows no vices the body. That includes alcohol, Samson. Sorry.
Shame.
Have some prune juice. Drink of warriors.
Samson is confused as to why Saint Arton would not allow this.
Oh, because it leads down. Temptation leads people to the path of wickedness.
Corrupt your morals through subtle ways.
Yes. I mean, you read the book, right?
Reading the book.
Yeah. So.
Samson thinks he understands.
Yeah. So.
Kudel!
It ruins your hand-eye coordination.
huh?
Would you have a drink with Samson and Ashley?
Oh yeah.
Ashley is hollering at the playing.
She's what?
Hollering.
Hollering?
Yes.
What are you hollering?
Cheering?
Cheering, there you go.
Cheering? There you go. Words.
So the group of you
Ophelia
is-
is back.
Okay. As the night goes on, the group there that is gathered seems to be engaging in drinking, save Praetor.
And
Wow,
Oust.
thanks. Thanks for
And
singling him out.
Praetor and Oust are having water, well, milk and prune juice.
Mm-hmm.
Ophelia, what are you going to do for the remainder of the night after the show? You see the bunch of them are going for the open bar of beer.
Yeah, I will partake in drinks.
All right.
Hooray.
So a lot of you,
Oh no.
except for Praetor and Oust, enjoying free beer. Samson has already done a con save, but the rest of you, please. The rest of you drinking, do a con save.
I rolled a disadvantage by accident, but I'm going to stick with it because he's just like, free drinks, and they're good.
Oh no.
And Kudel is sloppily slurring.
I feel it's fine though.
It dries you out, this stuff. So-
You don't drinking like a fish is not an actual thing.
So, I will say, as a consequence, Kudel and Samson will suffer essentially the effects of level 1 exhaustion for the next day.
What?
Disadvantage on things because you are hungover as fuck. Disadvantage on ability checks, you are just done for the day. If there's nothing else for the evening, we will do the next morning.
I love you guys.
Is your brother okay?
He's hammered. It's okay, we love you too, Kudel.
We do.
You're my best friends. Probably my only friends. You're my best friends.
Aw, he's so sweet when he's sloshed.
Where's
Nate?
fish? I'm hungry for fish.
No, I think you're ready for bed, Kudel.
Fish! I haven't had a good fish in forever.
I don't think the dwarves are fisher folk. Have you seen any ponds or lakes or rivers since we got under the mountain? I am really bad at helping someone who's drunk. Oh my goodness.
You just see him, like, get 1,000-yard stare.
No, Praetor, you do it like this. Look, a shiny! And she's gonna hold up a silver piece.
Hey!
See? Looks like a gem.
Okay. I'm gonna retire to my room for the night. Excellent performances, though. Next time, perhaps not shooing away the hired minstrel is a better plan?
I was really tempted to throw a ball of water at his face.
That would be getting the guards involved. Let's avoid that one. Violence is rarely ever the right answer.
Well, if he was wrong, you're wonderful.
I am.
Yes, and you haven't slept with anyone, so that means that you can't be a whore by definition.
This is also true. Yet.
What?
Nothing.
I'm pretty sure you said something.
No.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go to bed now. Yeah, that's fine. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Which one's my room?
It's all good.
Oh God, there's so many doors.
I got this.
Look at key.
Why are you looking at the key?
See which door is mine.
God damn it.
You can just pick one, it's fine.
Udell, you want fish. Simpson wants to go see the city.
Yes! Yes, we pick up fish.
Perhaps we'd have fortune in finding what you're looking for.
Yes! I could take you for a swim. Come on!
I will show you how to do a howl.
Let's go!
Feel like I should supervise them.
They're going.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow. Just to make sure they don't fall down a hole or something.
Hey, falling down a hole. It can happen.
Alright. So you guys are going out to do drunken things?
Yep.
Alright.
How?
Why do they have a sundial underground?
They're very optimistic people.
So, for levity's sake, what is a howl?
Like a wolf howl, like a group howl.
Okay.
They're starting a howl.
Ow!
Got you.
Yep.
To start a howl.
Oh no.
Are you partaking?
Now
of-
I know that's
Not
really an
a feeling.
Eclipsean thing, but I'm gonna go with it.
That's totally fine.
We're gonna have
Woo.
Much a woo. Alright.
Out in the streets, so it echoes through the halls.
Why?
And you hear Kudel doing a very poor rendition. Or maybe, I don't know. What would I roll? Performance?
You've heard us do it. You can do it too.
Did Ashley come with us?
Yes.
Yeah.
As a babysitter.
Outside.
So,
Is Ophelia coming too? Okay.
Well, what does
Oh.
it feel like?
unless she says she's going to.
Ellie?
Where are you guys going, sorry?
They're going outside to the city to see it and have a howl, apparently.
And maybe a swim.
Maybe swim and try and find fish.
Yeah, I'll come with.
Drunken adventures.
All right. So,
If I wake up and I have to get you all out of jail, you're getting the biggest dad look ever.
are you
Is
kidding
Oust
me? I'm
coming, or
preparing
is-
that roll.
Or is Al studying?
As with studying, unless somebody like him got him, he's gonna be studying.
No, he's been working at that really hard. I'm gonna probably leave him to it.
So,
It's gonna be
Okay, so
amazing
Russian
once he
is-
has it.
Yeah.
So, you guys have a howl. I'm not going to expand on that just yet because I'm wondering which of these things is going to get you in the most trouble. You eventually do find I would say what would be best known as a fountain. It's an underwater water source that has a barrier around it, sort of to define its location, keep people from falling in accidentally. Ophelia, your brother seems to be interested in going for a swim in the middle of the city.
That's probably not a good idea.
But
They can know, but not everybody can know.
oh, can we at least find fish?
We'll find what we can find.
There might be fish somewhere.
There's probably no fish anywhere.
No, don't listen to the guy who has high wisdom. Why would you do that?
So we're gonna look for
Street
fish.
vendors.
Yeah, dude, the guy with high wisdom is with them and drunk.
All right, so I'm
Samson's
gonna-
a 19 wisdom, but I roll really low.
So you find a fish vendor that is closed for the night.
Oh no.
Fish. You just see Cudell plastering his face to the window.
Does not seem like something we should do, Goodell.
I think
Oh,
they're closed. But now that we know where they are, we can come back tomorrow.
I was waiting for it.
I'm picking the lock.
Oh god.
Okay.
Reprobate.
All right. It seems actually easy to pick. Do you have lock picking tools? What are you using to pick the lock?
Yeah, Allie. What are you using to pick the lock?
Fish bones.
I will ask you to make a second roll just to make this disadvantage. Okay.
Oh.
You almost get it. The DC I set was 14. You almost get it as you like pull out some fish bones you had tucked away in your pocket. But unfortunately, these dwarven locks are pretty sturdy things, and you are unable to pick the lock on the door.
Can I use Bardic Inspiration?
Can you on yourself?
Yep.
Then yes, you may. You just have to roll a 3 minimum.
50-50.
Yeah, it's 1d6.
Yep.
There it
Nice.
is.
She's like, fish bones. Fish bones made that elf stupid.
So as you realize the bone
What's
is
a loser?
about to snap, you realize the weight of this lock is pretty significant. So you pull it back out and find another vantage point and just manage to open it up. And it opens.
Perfect.
Let's open those, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I left it unlocked. Silly people.
Oh, that seems risky.
Yeah, I know. It's not very smart.
Are you guys ready
I'm
for
gonna go and get
best
some fish.
fish?
And is there like a stall with like the price of the fish on it?
There are prices. Well, give me actually 1 second. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
You're actually gonna pay for the thing you're
Bam,
stealing?
Philia. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for it.
as you go inside and you notice, like, for the most part, there's only a slight amount of fish present, and it's all encased within like a glass container that's got glowing blue runes around the edge of it, and there's like frost kind of keeping the fish cold. You kind of like realize that this is such a landlocked position, it's likely these fish are imported, not exactly fresh, and some means were made to keep it from going bad. So you'll be able to immediately tell the difference that they're not super fresh fish. But as you look around for prices, you do find that there's like kind of like the McDonald's price boards over top of the front counter, and it's all in Dwarven. But as I've discovered, you can read this. Mom,
Yes, I did.
Mom or Dad has taught you how to read this language, probably because they believe that the dwarves make the best shinies. And you find the prices, and it's pretty modest stuff. But because they have to import them, the prices are bumped up a bit. So there's no fish underneath a gold.
Wow,
Okay.
Mom and Dad, you only taught me Aquan and Common.
Well, we know who their favorite was, apparently.
And
Apparently.
elders by them. And primordial.
Let's be honest. Kudel probably didn't sit still long enough to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, can I get a hold of any of the fish?
Yeah. It's like you go around to one side, the side that's facing the consumer is kind of blocked off, but as you go around the counter, you can see like it opens up, and it's very chilly in there, but all the fish that are laying on the ice bed are available to you to snatch.
Okay, so I will. I'll go in there, grab some fish, put the money on the counter for the fish.
So, just so we're clear, how many fish are you grabbing, and how much are you dropping?
I guess 5 gold worth.
Okay. So yeah, you grab a whole bunch of fish, put the gold on the counter, and you
Big bag of fish.
you have a bag of fish.
And I'm going to now. I'm going to go back to the door and try to relock it.
Okay. Do another disadvantage sleight of hand check, please. What are the rest of you doing while this is occurring? Wow.
Damn!
Keeping an eye out for guards.
Yeah.
Kudel's just watching through the window like,
Wait, are you still in the shop when it's getting locked?
So okay. I have to mark this down.
God, I hope not. So we lost Godel.
no, you lost Ophelia.
All right. So you get out. You lock the door, and you have a bunch of fish. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to give the fish to Kudel.
You
Here you
think you
go.
are the best.
I know. Have your fishies, and I'll like ruffle his hair.
Would you be willing to share?
Oh yeah. Here. Handing out fish.
Hey. Fish snacks.
Samson's just gonna eat it like raw,
Yeah.
like it's jerky.
It's
Same with Kudel. Just down the hatch.
so it's
Damn,
colder
okay.
than you would expect. Colder than you would get out of the water. eating raw isn't a problem. You both find it's rather salty, saltier than you would expect, especially you, Cadell, as a means of how they kept it preserved inland. It's not the best you've had, but it's not horrible.
Samson
it-
likes the salt.
It's better with sharp teeth, and while it's still bleeding.
Sharp teeth. You still want to find a place to swim. Perhaps there is something in the town that we could quietly use.
They you notice Samson talking about this while he's still got a buzz on, completely forgetting that you guys passed that and Ophelia convinced you not to swim in the town.
Yep.
Well, I think he means maybe there's a place that's quieter.
Yeah. Like somewhere they could go and hang out, because it's late.
I'm at
Yeah,
a
let's
50-50 right now, so you want to keep looking? Okay.
We're a bunch of troublemakers looking for a beach to just hang out and eat fish at.
So do an advantage survival check, as it's the group you looking, unless there's someone trying to convince otherwise. You find another source of water that you believe is less noticeable, but is still looks like a public area.
Samson's gonna check something. If we swim, will we be caught?
The
Swimming.
bones reply uncertain.
Please try again later.
Hmm.
I've been marking your activities, and I'm going to be. There's a roll at the end of this to see if you guys wake up in the drunk tank or not.
Hmm.
It's always good to know.
Well, so what is it? What did we find?
It's like just an out of the way pond, large pond that's kind of got a barrier around it, similar to the first one you found, but it's in like some back roads, kind of like a park between some residential areas.
So not in the middle of town square.
Yeah.
Is this what you were looking for, Kudel?
Amelia, can we?
Okay, fine. Why?
Sploosh!
Sploosh! And for the first time of you guys seeing this, like, since the reveal, you watch as the humanoid form just melts away into the giant merfolk form that you've come to learn about just days prior.
And he's like drunkenly swimming and swimming way too fast.
Did you jump in with your clothes on?
Yeah.
Samson's going to... Yeah, he's going to take off his pouches of herbs and stuff, put it in his hat, and then cannonball in.
Sploosh!
Takes off the stuff that'll get ruined by water, like his jacket and hat and his herbs.
Ashley's going to just sit by the side of the water and dip her toes in.
You see the two of them start to swim around and have fun.
Yes.
Yeah, she's gonna come in too.
Sploosh. All right. So,
Just wondering when we're going to jail.
yeah. At this point, I'm going to... give me a sec. I have to really think on this. Be right back. I have to pee.
Oh boy. Praetor and Oust are just going to wake up in the morning and the rest of the group is nowhere to be seen.
None the wiser.
What a wonderful night. I was so rested because nothing bad happened to anyone I know.
Hooray!
Yep.
No one got into trouble while you were sleeping.
No one. Yup.
Uh-huh.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool.
Water face spotted in town.
Okay. So, Praetor, you're sleeping soundly, unaware of the disaster to come.
Yep.
Oust, I've added 2 hours of training time to your scroll accumulated time. Now, I will be the tiebreaker. All of those of you who are out on the town, you have drawn attention to yourself with howling. You didn't take a swim in the middle of town, okay? But you did take a swim in a pond in a park in a residential area, maybe drawing attention. And you gathered suspiciously outside of a shop. I'm not uncertain of what you did.
Loitering.
Every one of you will roll just a straight d20. Ben,
Oh boy.
good is 11 and up. Bad is 10 and below.
Oh, Samson, thank you. Oh no!
Oh
So-
no.
Ellie! Oh
Oh my god.
We're going to jail!
Oh
no!
boy.
Going to fish jail!
We're going to fish jail.
No! Not
What's
this
fish jail? Just like a giant lobster trap?
With a big clam.
Oh, it's a big clam. Okay.
So even if I gave Samson 2 victories on the nat 20,
Yeah.
there's no need for me to do a tiebreaker in this because there's no tie.
I'm gonna just say because he's very his fur is very dark. They didn't see him at first.
Hmm.
They want to make sense of it.
So whilst you are all swimming, a bunch of guards show up.
A bunch. Oh fuck.
Bunch of guards show up. Oi, you! All of you! Get out of the water, now!
Okay.
I'm RPing this out just to be sure. I was gonna just time jump it, but I don't know what you guys do. You guys are chaotic and amazing.
It's the feds.
So, but
No.
there's at least
We don't know our way around this town.
How
anymore.
far are they?
How far are they? And there you go.
There it is. Fog cloud.
All right, so a huge fog cloud appears and everyone's vision is obscured. Oi! Watch that way! Watch that way! Come out here now!
Samson's gonna splash out of the water, grab his stuff, and grab Ashley.
Goodell's gonna try to get to the bank and wait for Ophelia before
I'm going to be rushing beside Kudel to get him out of there quickly.
So while the fog cloud is up, the two of you get to the shore and you are casting that to dry yourselves off, okay?
Yeah.
Ashley and Samson, what are you doing?
We're gonna try and get back to. Well, I'm grabbing Ashley, and then we're gonna go through the
Run.
fog to where they are.
Yeah.
So we can run together.
Okay, you
know what?
can actually track them, yeah. Because
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What are
Okay.
you doing, Ashley? Just going with this?
Going with it. I've watched the twins do fog clouds so much that I think I could do a similar thing now.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So, I will get Ophelia, because it was your fog cloud. roll me another straight d20, please. Again, high is good.
Please. Believe.
Alley rolls. Oh,
That tells us nothing.
It was 11 and up is good. 10 and below is not. So, while when you get there and Cadell dries you off with his spell, the two of you can instantly just pop back into your humanoid shapes without any problem. So your identity as merfolk is not
safe.
exposed at this time because of that quick thinking. Good job. However, as the group of you can gather together and you start to make a break for it, you exit the fog cloud into 3 of these dwarven guards who all put their hands up and grab at a weapon at their side. Halt!
Mikasa?
There's
You guys have legs right now, right?
As he calls out, all of a sudden, a giant wave of darkness overcomes everyone. It's harder to see now. It's just as hard to see, except instead of blurry white, it's just infinite black.
That's fine. Samson grabs the people he can get his hands on, and he's going to guide the group out of the darkness.
Perfect.
Oop.
The
All
group.
right. So I want you to do a disadvantage sleight of hand
And-
check.
To see who you grab.
What?
Can I?
Go ahead.
He has blind sight.
Okay, so the purpose of this roll is to see if he can maneuver 3 people around the dwarves in front of him without bumping into them.
But that wouldn't be sleight of hand. Okay.
Yeah, disadvantage sleight of hand. Your goal is 10.
Would it be perception though?
No, what he's saying is it's not a matter of seeing or sensing his way around it.
You're
It's
trying to guide 3 people.
Yeah, it's maneuvering the three of us around the guards.
Yeah.
yeah,
None of you can see through the darkness Ashley's made.
trying to corral 3 people with
Okay.
2
But
hands.
There's the downside.
Samson is completely fine in pitch black.
Believe in you,
Blind
Samson.
sight doesn't give you vision, though.
I know.
Okay.
I'm using
No,
it. This is
it
fine.
doesn't.
Are your tattoos glowing?
No.
No, they grow in ultraviolet, not darkness.
Oh, no, darkness. Okay.
Yeah, they're not glow in the dark. It's special light.
So a sleight of hand check, and the goal you're looking for is 10.
Okay.
That was disadvantage. Did I say disadvantage?
Yeah,
Yes.
you did. That's why I'm
Sorry. No,
confused.
I didn't mean disadvantage. I'm sorry. Roll it again, just
So-
straight up.
The other one was 15. The first one.
You could just take the 15.
Uh,
Only 17 total.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Yeah, so you kind of try to grab at people and get them to follow you, and it's a little wonky, but you run past them, and as you get out, there's enough fog and darkness that you do not see any additional guards, but you can hear them.
Can I
all
do
barking
something?
behind you. Please, what would you like?
I'd like to combine a series of. First, he's gonna fumble and do his behind us, not over us. He's gonna use his other spell slot since they've gotten to rest.
What were you doing?
Gonna create rain. And then as we're running away, going to use shape water to freeze that water that's now on the ground.
Okay, so fog, darkness, rain, ice. What the? God damn it! What is going on? You just hear yelling and cursing by the dwarves, where are they? I don't know. They're here somewhere. Look for them.
I think Samson's going to be running on all 4s, but he'll get up ahead and then check for clearings and then wait for them. Or I guess Ashley and Samson can both do that.
Yeah, you could both.
I'm pretty sure that
Get on off course.
between everything that just occurred, Ashley's darkness, Ophelia's fog, Cadell fucking with them as they ran away, and Samson guiding them through the difficult area. A lot of you escape the law, break and entering, the public nuisance sound complaints, and you make it back to It Comes in Pints without any further issue. I was going to put you in jail.
That was fun.
I was gonna put you in jail.
I think it's time to go sleep, though.
Mhm.
Amazing.
It was a lot of fun.
Samson wonders if we should not tell Praetor.
You think?
No. We should definitely not tell Praetor.
You are the only non-dwarves walking around with flagrantly outsider look, with two Eclipsians, one being stark white, who talked to a bunch of children in the middle of the goddamn day.
Oh yeah, they're gonna find us.
What? No. Ashley and Samson blend right in.
Totally in the City of
Yes.
Dwars. Totally blend in.
I don't think
If
Ashley
we-
and Samson even blend in their home tribes.
As
No.
long as we make it back to our beds and just hide under the covers, we're safe.
Oh, the home safe rule.
Yeah, GT.
GTA rules.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Heroes.
We just got to get a paint job, and then they will never know.
So, for the record, each of these guys, they all had Magitech pistols, but they also had that thing. They had like multiple of it, but the thing that Idris has, where he whips the bead at you and puts you in a sphere, that's their means of capturing. So they all had this, but you guys managed to make targets unavailable.
Can't catch us if you can't see us.
Yes.
Fidel's gonna high five Ophelia.
Yeah.
I don't have words.
So,
I think we've painted the town red enough.
all right. So yeah, Oust, you have 38 hours accumulated. You have 12 hours needed for the technique to be mastered.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of you go and you get a long rest. You get back to the inn. No one stops you. So long rest yourselves if you need it. And the next morning will come without anyone being in the prison. And what the fuck? Why are there merfolk here?
Another round.
That was hilarious. I thought
they-
for
they-
sure.
Did they see the merfolk?
Nope.
Because they were underwater before the cloud, right?
Yeah, I would say not.
They saw 2 humans and 2 Eclipsians.
So I was going to kind of just like skip it over as you auto get caught, but I'm like, no, I want to see what they do. These guys are, they're crafty. So I gave you guys the opportunity, and you eluded getting caught, and that's something that, I mean, both Eclipsians who are hunters, as well as both merfolk who were taught don't get caught, should be given the ability to do this. But the next morning comes, and you all awaken without any problem. No one's arrested, and you're all set out to get breakfast, which is being served for everybody.
Don't forget anybody who was hungover has an exhaustion.
That's right, and I believe that is Kudel and Samson.
Yep.
At least you got your fish.
Yes. Tasty
Okay, I paid for those
fish.
fish.
Huh?
I paid for those fish.
Mhm.
Yes, you did. We have fish.
And
Fish
I
snacks.
Four.
Hot dogs. Armor hot dogs. What kind of kids eat armor hot dogs?
So you all meet in the dining area again the next morning.
Ooh. Yeah, Samson's gonna sit down next to Cadell, and then just like rest his head on the table, just like chin down on the table.
Thump.
Bill's head is just flat on the table.
Morning, everyone. How was your sleep?
Both of your heads thrum, thrum, thrum.
It's good.
I slept great.
Oh.
All these exercises, did all these workouts, push-ups, jumping jacks, sit-ups. Then I went to sleep. Then I got up and did a roll again.
Good for you.
No.
We had a bit too much to drink.
Oh, well, that's why we don't drink in the order.
So what's the plan for today?
Well, go and see Maheen. And once we figure out if he's too drunk, try and get the mine fixed. And once that's done, go and visit your orphanage with those children that have the same back tattoo as you.
Perfect.
I think that's the plan, yeah?
I like this plan.
Right.
It's a good plan.
Are
Yeah.
you okay, Samson and Kudel? You look green.
There's a weak thumbs up from Kudel.
You rolled a. Did you roll wisdom to not blurt it out?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
to not say anything.
Okay. Well, we'll get going then. Wow. They really can't hold their liquor.
Nope, no, they can't.
I'm sure it can't be that hard to imbibe.
You'd be surprised.
Why don't you show us next time, Praetor, if you're so sure?
Oh, because I don't fall to temptation. It's that simple.
Then you don't understand.
And as much as I would like to show you, pride is one of the vices, and I avoid that one as much as I can too.
Mmm. Mmm.
So, where do we go first?
To
Oh.
find
Back to the
Maheen
lady
Rosiecheeks.
from Maheen.
Yeah.
I'm sure Rose at some point gave me one of her hangover cures so that she wouldn't get caught having, imbibed too much alcohol the night before.
Oh, if you have that,
Rose was so nice.
try it.
I mean, I'm asking the GM, would she?
Hang on. Nope. She may have known one, and she may have brought it up in conversation, but the only time she ever abused alcohol was in an attempt with you to party on before vows were made.
So that night.
That night, yeah.
Okay.
So while it may have come up, you do not know the recipe of dwarven survival with alcohol.
Shame. Excuse me, barmaiden. My two friends have imbibed too much intoxicating liquids. Is there any kind of cure or food that would assist them with their current status?
Prune juice.
No, there's no. Well, yes, there is, but no, it's not prune juice. It's an expensive drink if you got the coin for it.
I'll pay for it for both of us.
It's 5 gold a pop.
I'll pay for it for both of us, and he's gonna pull out 10 gold.
And
Mm.
she makes what can only be described as a pile of disgusting, and with varying like sauces and peppers, and it looks like she poured some raw eggs into it, and she puts the chunky liquid in front of both of you.
Oh.
That's
Um,
where the dog that bit ya.
Praetor's going to look away from the food. There you go, Samson. A good old dwarven fix-it-all for.
Samson's not going to even flinch. He's eating more stuff. Cadell saw him eat someone's heart.
Yeah,
Yes,
Praetor
while
doesn't
it was
know
still
that.
beating.
Praetor doesn't know that. Praetor's just going to do the call of, I wouldn't eat that if
Yeah,
my life
so
depended on it.
While Praetor's like mid-sentence, like, well, there you go. That looks really appetizing. He's already drinking it. He's just like,
So con save to both of you. You're trying to beat 7 at this point. There's just a fail margin because of your sickness.
Oh boy.
so Samson chugs his back
Oh,
and then
thank
taps the
goodness.
glass down and puts his head back down. He doesn't seem to be bothered by the disgusting, filthy drink.
If you had failed, it would have just like the problem with your body would have ejected the cure before it got a chance to work. But the two of you hold it down, and you will. I'll say you do not have the exhaustion point at this.
Yay!
You'll as you kind of like leave, it very quickly clears up. You still feel hung over, but it's as if a lot of it has been soaked up. A lot of the pain has just kind of like been absorbed by the liquid you have consumed.
So, now that you're feeling better, can we focus?
Samson feels a little bit more ready.
Yeah, me too. Alice, you ready? Ophelia?
Yeah.
Alice?
I'm always ready.
No, let's go.
Let's do this.
All right. So you're all heading to the mining company again?
Yeah.
So you head down the road. It's not very far from you, not a problem. And it's open. You go in and imagine a very busy DMV. Like there's plenty of people in line, mostly dwarves, many of them talking over papers and stuff. Several of the groups that are in lines are approaching counters that have people talking about various subjects, pretty much keeping track of what's coming out of these mines, what they're allowed to tax, what goes to the city and what goes to the proprietors. You hear several mentions of people mining too close to the Gull Rocheck level. You're not sure even what that means, even to those who understand the Dwarven language, but there seems to be like various complaints on it. But it seems very, very busy. Like people were here as soon as it opened in order to get some work done. But you see that there's a queue for the information section, which does not seem as long and seems to fall in line with what you guys are after.
Okay. Who wants to lead?
Praetor?
I'm good at talking
Yeah.
to folk. Yeah, we'll just go and find that dwarven lady that closed up yesterday. She'll remember us, and she'll be able to give us directions.
She did say that she knew where Maheen was.
Do a perception check there, Praetor.
No.
Please?
No.
There you go. So you don't notice her immediately, but after a few seconds of deciding who's going to talk, you look back and she seems to be running between kiosks of people in the big lines that are having all these big conversations. And yeah, you could probably wave her down.
I will do so.
And she sees you and kind of sighs like, oh god, busy enough as it is, but points off to one side and then runs off. But she points to a location for you to essentially go wait.
Okay. Well, let's go and wait. Gotta follow the rules.
Yep.
Wouldn't want to break any laws here.
Nope. No laws at all.
As you go to this one side, it takes about 5 minutes, but she eventually reappears from behind the counters and is like looking over like several different file folders worth of information. One she randomly throws in front of one of the dwarves talking in the lines, and then approaches the information line which you're closest to, says some things to the person there, and then walks over to you and says, sorry, it's been busy today. I know I told you to come in. You were looking for Maheen, right? Hang on. Here, there's a... hands you a sheet of paper. This is Maheen's home address if you're looking for him for work. He mentioned that if anyone was looking for him, you give him this. Hopefully, it'll get him off his feet, or off his arse, and out of the bottle. I wish you luck. I'll get back to work.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
And she runs
Okay.
off, and if you can read Dwarvish, it's got a bunch of Maheen's information, primarily address, as well as service record concerning his last employment, which does have the name Gamal on it, but it's all in Dwarven. And it says, like, there's like a note saying like this is free information for hiring.
Okay. I'll read it out to everybody so we know what it is.
And yeah, you get the information on where to find him, where his address is.
Perfect. We'll follow up on that immediately.
All right. So a lot of you are heading out to find him.
Mhm.
Okay. It takes a touch bit of time. You wander through the streets. It's like looking for a specific street downtown, and people are pointing you in specific directions. So it takes you a while to cross town, and it's about 11 o'clock in the morning by the time you approach a rather nice house by comparison, like stone built, of course, to many of the others you've seen. This guy was doing well off, but almost in a thematic theme. It seems slightly run down, very much like how you imagined Gamal's estate to look. No staff to upkeep a very large property, so it's run down. And yeah, like there's a gate that's completely open. The grounds just seem unkempt. But yeah, you have access to Rosiecheeks' home.
You said there's a we were up at the front door.
Mhm.
Okay, so we'll knock on the door.
There's no answer.
Now she did say he was the drunk.
Yes, she did mention that.
Samson wonders if he even heard the door.
I mean, why not play him one of your songs to wake him up?
I can do that.
Do you want any backup singing, or you got this?
I will try it, and if I need help, I will tag you in.
You got it.
I have set the DC on this. Go. Holy fuck.
Why? Why did you bother?
I came to play.
I was
There was-
half expecting her to use shatter.
The DC I set was 25.
What? Was
so,
it?
So,
Amazing.
actually, I have to describe this because it's important. So strangely enough, you decide like hey Ophelia, let's play a wake up song for him, and like sure, why not? And then she starts to play one, and she like the music is great. You know, everyone in this group knows that she's talented musically, no question about it. But you're talking about with the mentality that's going on here, waking up someone who might be drunk, like passed out, and
Inside a big house.
yeah, and almost as the playing goes on, none of you really feel it. Maybe the magically adept people kind of get this thrumming sound, but something just pulses out from her as she's singing and waves out, and both Kudel and Samson, who are feeling the effects of exhaustion from the night before that is still recovering a little bit, you're both suddenly perked up. Like, wow.
He has caffeinated music.
Caffeinated music all of a sudden.
Damn.
And like this magical music that thrums out from this tune. There's this distant sound of something breaking. Fuck!
I'm sure it's fine.
It would seem that you've gotten his attention.
I think it worked. Good job, Ophelia.
Yeah, you see?
Yes, you're the best.
Mr. Rosiecheeks?
You don't get much of a response. Weird grunts in the distance.
We're here about the mine?
You just fall down the stairs?
I think that's exactly what just happened.
But one moment. Get me slippers on. Thump, thump, thump. And eventually, after a lot of weird noises back and forth occur, an individual opens the door. And you see this gentleman.
You only found one of your slippers.
I'm sure the other one. Can I help you?
Yes, what my friend meant to say is, hi, we're here on behalf of Lord Gamal to help get the mining operation up and running once more.
Oh, are you? He seems to reach behind the door, and you're not sure what he's grabbing at, but like you hear a bunch of stuff fall over, and he pulls out a broken mining pick and swings it at you. Ah! Tricks! All of you are full of tricks! Gamal's dead! I'll have your heart!
Not his nephew. Not his nephew.
His nephew sent us.
If he's swinging wildly at us,
It's like literally banging
Um,
into the
he's-
door frame, not actually hitting anything of
oh,
importance.
okay. I'm not gonna blind him then. Never mind.
Sir. We were sent by Gamal's nephew. Like my compatriot here has told you. We're here to help you get your mine back.
A likely story. There's no such thing as nephews.
His sibling's son?
He just said there's no such thing as nephews.
He did.
I think so. Sir, perhaps put the mining pick down and we can discuss this.
But how'd you find me?
We went and talked to the mining organization and they gave us your home address because you apparently need to get back to work and we're here to help you with that.
Oh! He just hucks it behind him and smashes something behind him. It's for work! Oh, please! Sorry, good sirs. Enter in to my fine abode.
And lady.
Who?
Ladies.
Ladies.
Ladies, yes.
Oh, you brought the ladies? That's so nice.
Wait a second. I hear Cindy.
No, just... no, there's more than just men here is what I'm saying, sir, but let's go and talk about this.
Yes, of course, I'm most interested in, if you're sent by the company, I am great at the, you put the shovel in the ground, and you make a hole. Come on, help me out here.
Sir, do you know how to mine?
That's the one. Yeah, I'm great. I'm great at it. No, please come in. Right over here. There's at least one couch still standing. Go, please come in. Hello, fine lasses. Eclipsians, oh nice. Foreign folk, how good.
Yeah. No more swinging weapons, please.
Oh
We don't want anyone to
no,
get hurt.
no, of course not. That you know, there's all sorts of scammers out there. I just thought you were scammers, like bunch of people talking about dead folks sending them. What the bunch of nonsense. Please have a seat. You want a beer? I got plenty of it.
We've had
Oh,
plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, my head has finally stopped throbbing.
Oh, you just need more and that'll fix it, lad. Give me a sec. I'll go get you
No,
beers if you're so insistent. It's fine. And he wobbles off into a side room, but he starts yelling out to you. So what's the job you have for me? I can do the digging, mining stuff. I've got people. I know people. I just need the gold.
Well, we're the people.
What?
We're the ones who do the investigation.
Investigation. He brings out like 4 different cups filled with beer. You're not sure if he doesn't know how to count or whatever, but he puts it down like, here, have the beer. Investigation. You're talking about Gamal's closed mine?
Yes, that's the one. We need to get it back up and running so that there's a flow of income.
Maul's nephew insists on getting the family assets in order.
Alright, so, hang on. You're adventurers?
Yes.
I'm a vanguard, and yes, the rest are adventurers.
Yeah.
They're Eclipsians. They don't leave the forest, and You're a paladin. You don't leave your
Dwarves.
church.
This one's from the Undervalley.
This one is from the mountains in the north. Oh god, I'm starting to talk like Samson.
And we're from the coast, right?
Yes, we are.
Adventuring folk, y'all so crazy and different. Alright, so, hang on.
I'm a vanguard. I'm not crazy.
Does anyone take one of the beers?
No.
No.
Nah.
So, instinctively, as he's trying to grasp stuff, he just grabs one of the beers he served to you and starts to drink it. Alright, hang on. So, a lot of you, you're here to do the inspection.
Yes.
You've already been paid?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Payment goes through Gamal.
And you say it's his whatever, brother's kid, sibling's kid, whatever,
Nephew.
whatever. Funny made up words. So he's in charge now, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to start seeing pay again, alright?
If we can get the mine open, yes. As long as merchandise comes back and money is made, you will get paid.
Oh, the mine got closed because of the breach. But if the nephew sent the lot of you as an inspection crew, I don't have to pay a damn thing. We get back to work. This is great news.
I don't know the first thing about inspecting mines. I'm pretty sure that wasn't...
What do you mean by breach exactly?
Okay, but let's. Sorry. He takes a seat.
Sometimes the dwarves dig too deep.
He takes a seat next to Cadell. Okay, alright, hang on. Drinks a little bit more beer. So, your job as inspectors is to see if we breached into the subterrane. The reason for this is because we do not want none of them subterranean monsters coming up to our level. There's always the wee gap in the goal road check level, but we gotta be careful about this. Not to mention, we might have fallen into an arcanist's laboratory or some other sort of nonsense buggery. Lots of rules we have to follow with common law and the paladins and the wizards, all to make sure that we don't let loose some nonsense on the surface, you see.
Well, it's not nonsense. There's really bad things that could be loosed if you're not careful. I mean,
of course, that's why they tell us. But the instant my paycheck stopped, I had to drink to survive. You see, it's rough doing this job. And anyway, wait, what were we talking about?
where's the... We'll go and take a look at this breach and try and...
Right, the breach. Okay.
Perhaps there's somebody else that works with you in the mine we can speak to in order to conduct this investigation.
Oh, no. Like, if Gamal is got you coming to me, I'm your dwarf. We'll go back to the mining company, and I will inform them that you're going to be the inspectors of the Gamal mine. We will get the access to it, but oh god, you guys have to know that we have to seal it in behind you till you come back out.
I'm not sure if that one was John or the RP.
That's the benefit
Yeah.
to drinking while I do this character. I can like totally flop around with it. Like totally do Rick Sanchez. So they'll give me access to the keys to the sealed mine. We send you down, but the rule is I have to seal it in behind you and not open it till you come back.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
either there's no monsters or there are, and we're dead.
This Eclipsean lass has got it down packed.
Samson just kind of nods, like, makes sense. Do not worry, Praetor. If you die, your spirit will move on.
I'm not gonna die.
It's a wee inspection. Hopefully, there's no giant monsters down there underground eating faces. But we just have to make sure about that. I mean, getting this thing back open is me paycheck, so if the lot of you are ready to do this, I'm 100% down.
Yeah, we'll just go take care of this quickly, right?
Yeah,
You maybe try being sober when we get back so you can get right to work,
Ugh.
right?
Sorry, I just had a weird feeling about whether or not I want you to succeed. I don't know. Sorry. Sorry. I'm sure you'll be fine. We'll get you going, and then everyone will be making money. Right. Let's break.
Yeah.
And that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
Uh-huh.